Hello, this is John, host of MGTow is Freedom. I just thought I would do this other video as well right here. I got lots to talk about in the world of MGTow, men going their own way. Right? My motto, MGTow is Freedom, or that's the title. The motto is, I have the penis. That's right, I make it happen. I have the cock, right? I have the dick. I have the balls. I make it happen. It is amazing to me to see, still shocks the living shit out of me, to hear reports, to watch videos, to get stories, actual stories from men about how they are used, how it's demanded of them to perform, right? Perform or die, right? Perform or fail. It's just, it's beyond for me. I've got some stuff I want to talk about here relating to men going their own way. And I want to start with a video. I'm just going to talk about it by MGTow 101. No, wait, MGTow University. He did a video, and it really wasn't his video. It was done by a man, and he just, I guess, cut and pasted it into his own format. And it was a guy talking about how to use editing software for video stuff. But the content of the video that this guy did and published was about his wife cheating and him catching her in it, right? And so he had 4 short clips, and he goes through the program, right? And he puts the videos in there and strings them together and puts on some words and he overlays some audio. Yeah, it's pretty funny. And but the sad part, the horrifying part, was that he had walked in on his wife with his phone. You could hear her getting banged, and he catches her cheating. And for a while I thought it was bullshit until the very end. I thought it was one of those fake videos, right? But it wasn't. But he starts and goes, "What is going on? Sorry to interrupt. What is going on?" You know, and he plays it off pretty good while he's got the two of them in bed. And she starts cussing at him, right? And then what does she do? She's gotten caught with another man's dick in her vagina. And she starts putting down him and saying, all you do is make videos about how to do video presentations and put stuff together, and your dick barely works. So she's wrong. She's doing something bad, something that's going to change her life negatively, and she attacks the man. Right? There's an expectation that at this point where she's done something completely shameful, that she's going to shame the man. Isn't that fucking amazing? Right? The mindset women have is that of a child with his hand in the cookie jar, or her hand in the cookie jar, and she's going to make the parent the bad guy. Say, well, you know, how does that work? I don't understand. Right? In an attempt to defend themselves in an indefensible moment, they attack, ridicule, shame, harass, and otherwise try and destroy the opposite person. So this guy eventually, you know, it's a very short little video he makes, but you see him, he's a screen within screen, so he's down at the bottom, live, showing how everything works on the screen. And he's pretty calm doing this, but you can see when he walks out of the room and leaves, he starts to cry in his hand and break down. It's a real video. Right? Men are crushed and destroyed by women all the time. You know, it wasn't that she was cheating as far as I'm concerned. I don't know any women who don't cheat. They lie like a motherfucker. But they're not, you know, they cheat also. It's rare to find a woman who's not going to cheat. The non-cheating woman is the one who's happy where she's at. Right? The non-cheating woman is happy where she's at with a man. But that won't stop, you know, most women, because they can't be happy, I should say. If a woman's not happy, you know she's cheating. If a woman's not happy, you know she's cheating. It's the happy woman who isn't. So that really could be, or satisfied. Maybe I'll turn and use the word satisfied. The satisfied woman doesn't have a need to cheat, because what she needs is being fulfilled. If she needs to dominate and destroy a man and she's doing it, she's not going to be cheating. She's going to be working on that. But if she wants something else, she's going to be cheating on the guy. Lots of examples, and of course, over time, we're going to go through them all, I'm sure. Every example, right, of the differences. But in addition to the video story about cheating, I've got a letter was written to me yesterday by a fellow serviceman. He didn't say what branch of service he's in, but it doesn't matter, right? Brothers in arms. I'm not going to use his name, but I am going to use his story. So he says, "Good day, John. I really enjoy your content and the style you convey, and I felt compelled to pledge to help you further the MGTOW message." Let's see, he says, "I find that you are a refreshing view in the way of MGTOW, and I respect the way you put a face to the content. Most don't these days for fear of repercussions, whatever they may be for the individual. You know, that's where I don't fear. I don't fear losing my job or jobs. I don't fear that. You gonna fire me because I have an opinion? You gonna attack me socially? Right? My reputation is my reputation. I'm a man. I have the penis. Fuck all you feminist bitches. All you white knights, you simps, you pussies, you social engineers. You can suck it. Right? I don't need your shit. And anyone that would fire me because I have an opinion, as long as I'm not talking about my work, identifying it, degrading it, bringing it down, got nothing. You got nothing on me, right? I don't work for wimps. I work for men, by the way, who don't play these fucking social games. Oh, they can be brought to bear or brought, under social pressure, I'm sure. But I'm sure they would say the same thing. You mean I have to fire John to keep my job? So if I don't do what you say, right, and be micromanaged, I'm pretty sure they would walk. Because this is a battle. It's a battle for manhood. Anyways, I digress. I feel like you are addressing the issues rather than just discussing them for views. Very commendable. I've noticed that you're most definitely prior enlisted. Yes, I am. United States Marine Corps Semper Fi. All right. I myself am currently active duty. My story is not similar, but as a fellow MGTOW, I feel I need to tell you where I'm coming from, and I know you have met many like me in your time as I have. I received orders overseas. He's got to be a Marine. Married my girl of 3 years. No, he doesn't have to be a Marine, sorry. Married my girl of 3 years, whom I love truly and assumed she did the same. I was committed to her and never faltered once. Maybe he's Navy. Or Air Force, fuck, I don't know. Okay. I sent her every penny I had because I knew she needed it as a full-time student. Within a month of me leaving, she started cheating on me. There were many, many men she slept with. I didn't find out until later. All the while, I sent her every bit I made and flew her out to see me when I could take leave. She told me she wanted a baby, and we tried for a few weeks when she flew to see me. Luckily, she never got pregnant, thank God. And after I found out she had been cheating, I asked her why she would try to have a child with me when she had been cheating for 2 years. 2 years at this point. Her response was that she was selfish, I guess. Wow, her exact words. What kind of person can do that? It really opened my eyes. I was one of the lucky ones. I got away, no children or alimony. We annulled our marriage since we got married in California and met the criteria, but it could have just as easily been a train wreck for me. She is living with the guy she last cheated on me with, number 6, and still asks me for money every 2 weeks. Of course, I don't reply or send her anything, but it leaves me asking, where are women's morals? Are they so blind to the world? Please keep spreading the word, even if you reach one man. It was worth it. Thank you, John. Anyways, P.S. Scotch and cigars are a great thing to fund. I can't help but agree with him. And he says, I should have mentioned this before. This is another email that followed. This story happened about 6 months ago, and now I'm so much better off financially and mentally. Really really exceeding at work too, because I can focus all my drive to better, all my drive on myself to be better. He writes, thinking about doing my same thing and living a more comfortable lifestyle, a more simple lifestyle. Thanks, John. We have the dicks, right? He says that's pure gold too. So what is interesting about that story is, like the other woman, she wants to have what she wants, right? She's selfish. She wants some dick, right? And then she's going to just proclaim, one way or another, they admit that they are immoral and unworthy creatures. The one girl in the videos starts attacking her husband's dick, his libido, his manhood, right? His penis, his cock. Starts putting it down. Why? How? What? He's making videos. If he's a video instructor, a video producer, maybe he's trying to supplement their income. That is, help her. Help her. Right? And if women, they want more sex, come and get it. I don't know any man who won't stick it in her when she's ready. But maybe she was more upset that he wouldn't play her games and give her what he wanted in sex the way she wanted it and make her feel like the dirty whore she was. I think a lot of women want to be treated like dirty little whores, and they don't get it from a man who respects them. Don't respect women. They don't deserve it. They don't earn it. They can't understand it. Never respect a woman. But what she wanted was all of her needs fulfilled now. She's not willing to work hard for it. She will cheat to get it. And if the guy hadn't fucked her in 5 years, I wouldn't blame her a bit at that time. But why attack the guy's dick, right? So let's go on to the letter I got. Right? He is working his ass off. Puts her through school. Sounds a lot like my story. There's so many shared versions of this. Right? She says, well, I guess I was selfish. When you listen to the way women think, right, they go on and on. They want exactly what they want, and they're going to take it whenever they can get it. But when the woman is in bed and she uses the man in the video for sex, and then she attacks the other guy, right, she attacks her husband, right, you can see that she's in the middle of monkey branching. She's in the middle of shopping for another man. She has absolutely no qualm about destroying the one as she moves to the next. But that's not it. Okay, so let's look at the letter I got. This woman was sleeping with many men while he was overseas, while he is a serviceman. 2 years, he's Navy. He is, because wives can't go on the boat, so he must be Navy, right? Anchors away, brother. He's serving the nation. He's making money. He's sending her all his money. She's taking it all, going to school, trying to improve herself, not for his benefit, not for the benefit of the marriage, but for herself only. And I know I have many sources that tell me about what a bunch of fucking whores these wives are, right? While their husbands are gone fighting for the nation, they just can't help but put other cocks in them. It's terrible.